Hello guys, welcome back to another Q&A session. So as always, we do Q&A sessions on Sundays. This time we created a community post and we got quite good response. We have total number of 22 questions which you guys asked us, and I'll try to answer every question in this video. And now before moving ahead guys, we have 87% of users who haven't subscribed to our channel. So if you guys find our videos helpful to you, do consider subscribing and also press the bell icon to get notified whenever we upload a new video. And now let's take the first question. So here Thakur is asking about fingerprint issues on Nord CE3 Lite after the latest update. After seeing your question, I did check the OnePlus community and I couldn't find any issues related to fingerprint after that latest update. So if you are experiencing any fingerprint issues, then make sure once you delete your fingerprint and re-register, and also make sure if you have applied any screen protector that is in good condition. The next question is from Mohammed, who is asking about Nothing Phone 2a versus Samsung A55. Which one he should consider after knowing the price difference? See, I would say instead of Nothing Phone 2a, it's a better option to go with Samsung A55 because you get better display in terms of colors. Plus you also get good software support on Samsung A55, and also I think it's IP67 rated. If I had to pick one, I would go with Samsung A55. Then Arnav is asking about OxygenOS 14.1, like when it'll launch and expected features. See, expected feature, if they are releasing 14.1, we will for sure get to see lock screen customization, or else if they don't release OxygenOS 14.1, we'll also get to see lock screen customization along with some AI add-ons. Recently they have made an announcement and we have made a short video on that. You can check it out. Then another user is asking about upgrading from S22 Ultra. He has two options. One is OnePlus 12 and iQOO 12. But the priority is gaming and camera. Talking about gaming, I would recommend iQOO 12. iQOO 12 doesn't have bad cameras. That device also clicks some good pictures. But in terms of like focusing more on camera segment, then I would say go with OnePlus 12 because there are a lot of things getting improved on OnePlus 12 with upcoming builds in terms of camera segment. Like that Hypertone engine mostly will be coming on OnePlus 12 very soon. And the second question from the same user is like, are things improved on OnePlus 12 after the latest update for better gaming FPS stability? I have been doing gaming on OnePlus 12. I don't even see too much of frame drops. Overall in terms of gaming after the latest update, personally I did not see any kind of improvements, but yes, from day one, I've been doing gaming on OnePlus 12. Unless your device heats up too much, you won't see much frame drops. If you do competitive gaming, then I would recommend you to go with iQOO 12. Then Improviser 9 has some good questions here. Since Android 15 beta is out, can we expect lock screen customization with OxygenOS 14.1, or we directly get? See, if they are releasing 14.1, we will see lock screen customizations on that. If not, OxygenOS 15. After that, recent Oppo Find X Ultra got a huge update with notification panel change and improved animation. When can we expect the same on OnePlus 11? See, OnePlus 11 might take some time because first they'll release for OnePlus 12 series, later on with OnePlus 11. So we are not sure exact date or exact ETA about that particular update. And you also have another question which is related to OxygenOS system size is more than 20 GB. It's becoming heavy skin. Is this a reason for the huge update size even for small changes for the update, or is there any other reason? See, under the hood a lot of changes do happen which increases the update size. They are also making changes in the system applications. So that's the reason the update sizes are quite large nowadays. And all these things started to happen after the merge of ColorOS codebase. So still, I think OS is not perfect. Under the hood, they might be doing a lot of changes. What's your take on huge size of OxygenOS system data which is more than 20 GB? Previously, it is very less. See, it's not like that only system is consuming that much of data. There are applications which do store their data in the system for better performance. And after the AB partition implementation on OnePlus smartphones, I've seen system size getting increased. So there are many things which happens in the background which most of us are not aware about. Then Tushar is asking about 9 series update, and will those devices get new features what other OnePlus smartphones are getting? See, probably AI features won't be coming to OnePlus 9 series, but the UI changes like redesigned volume panel, these things might get implemented on OnePlus 9 series. Then Mohammed has a question whether he should upgrade from OnePlus 11 to OnePlus 12. From OnePlus 11 to OnePlus 12, I don't recommend. You can wait for another gen. OnePlus 11 is a pretty good device. Then SK Jad has a question related to background blur effect in the status bar or notification bar in OnePlus Nord 3. This thing I have seen in past with OnePlus 9 series when those devices did not have any kind of blur effect. And later on with the updates, OnePlus did implement that thing even on OnePlus OnePlus 9 series. So wait for updates. If this thing is planned on OnePlus Nord 3, then you might get to see this. Other than that, we don't have any method to get the blur effect. Then Aryan has a question, should we trust a new brand like Nothing at 40 to 50k price segment? See, you can trust Nothing. They are already in market and doing pretty well. So you can invest on Nothing phones with no issues at all. But as always, make sure you watch out some good reviews to know everything about that device. And always buy a device after 2 to 3 months of its launch, because in that meantime, brands almost fix all the issues and they also improve on things like camera. Then another user is asking about the throttling issues on OnePlus smartphones. They have throttled the temperature at 42 degrees Celsius. See, this thing we cannot confirm. I have done some testing about it, but I wasn't able to come to a conclusion whether they have capped it to 40 or 42. My device was at 43 degrees Celsius and still it was performing good. So I'm not sure that capping limit. And talking about the frame drops, see, I always recommend to use a good cooler which can keep your device temperature cool, and if your device doesn't heat, you won't see any kind of throttling issues or FPS drop in games like BGMI. Then another user is asking about the screen refresh rate, which is stuck at minimum 10 Hz and it goes max to 120 Hz instead of 1 Hz to 120 Hz. Can you please fix or see if your OnePlus 11 has this issue, and what's the screen on time you are getting on your OnePlus 11? See, after the latest update, I have been getting around 6 hours of screen on time in my normal usage without any kind of gaming. But talking about the refresh rate issue, see, refresh rate works on brightness basis. I'll show you an example. Here you can see, I'll reduce the brightness and show you. See, if I reduce the brightness now, you can see refresh rate is stuck to 120 Hz. And if I move the brightness more, you can see it also goes to 5 Hz. And if I increase more or I keep it full, it will go to 1 Hz. So this is how refresh rate works, and it do matter on device to device. If I keep the brightness at around 75% on OnePlus 11, it do goes to 5 Hz. But that's not the case on OnePlus 12. See, right now the brightness level is somewhere around 30 to 40%, and this device goes to 1 Hz also, which you can see on the screen. So on every device, it works in a different manner. You try playing around with the brightness level, it will go to 1 Hz. The next question is from Rohit, who is asking about the iQOO 12 heating issues. See, I am not using iQOO 12 right now as my primary phone, but I'll still test it out. I have recently played few matches of BGMI, and I personally did not notice much of heating issues on that device. But if your device is heating more, once take it to the service center, let them diagnose, because too much of heating is also not considered as a good sign for the device. Once visit service center, and if they say it's okay, then weather conditions might be an issue. Nowadays we can see ambient temperature is already hitting 40 degrees Celsius, so that might be the reason. But once get it checked. Then Mohammed says, when OnePlus 11 will get developer preview of Android 15. See, developer previews, now what I feel is, in past OnePlus used to release developer previews soon after Google releases the open beta builds. But this time we are not seeing any kind of information related to developer previews after the merge of ColorOS codebase. So I'm not sure whether OnePlus will be releasing developer preview or they'll be just releasing the beta builds. Then Aryan has a question, please tell me how any software bad or unpolished like FunTouchOS में bloatwares हटाना possible है and overall look customize हो सकती है. See, overall looks आप stock OS में customize नहीं कर सकते. आप कस्टमाइजेशंस कर सकते हो आप जब कस्टम रोम इंस्टॉल करते हो. एंड रही बात ब्लोटवेयर्स को अनइंस्टॉल करने की या डिसेबल करने की, अनइंस्टॉल कर सकते हैं, बट उसके लिए आपको चाहिए ADB नॉलेज और ADB कमांड. एंड वो एक नॉर्मल यूजर जिसके पास PC नहीं है, जिसको ADB के बारे में नहीं पता है, वो नहीं कर पाएगा. सो हमारे हिसाब से अनपॉलिश सॉफ्टवेयर वो होता है जो जैसे ऐप एनिमेशंस लैगी हो या स्टटर्स देख रहे हो आप स्क्रॉल करते हुए और ज़्यादा एप्लीकेशंस बैकग्राउंड में मैनेज नहीं कर पाता है, जिसमें पैडिंग खराब हो UI में. सो वो सारे होते हैं अनपॉलिश्ड. रही बात FunTouchOS की, तो FunTouchOS में आप काफ़ी सारी चीज़ें डिसेबल भी कर सकते हो एंड काफ़ी सारी, अगर जो आपको ADB की नॉलेज है तो आप उनको अनइंस्टॉल भी कर सकते हो. फिर आप बोलते हो यू कैन योरसेल्फ मेक एनी UI क्लीन एंड व्हाई आर द ब्लोटवेयर्स सो बैड एंड हाउ डज इट मैटर इफ यू डिसेबल एंड टर्न ऑफ नोटिफिकेशंस. सी, मैटर तो करता है ब्लोटवेयर्स इंस्टॉल होने से आपका डिवाइस का स्टोरेज यूज़ हो रहा है, आपका डेटा यूज़ हो रहा है. आप उनको डिसेबल तभी करोगे जब आपको नॉलेज है. एंड पहले तो आपको ये जानना पड़ेगा कि ब्लोटवेयर्स होते क्या है. हर एक ऐप ब्लोटवेयर नहीं होती. जो ऐप्स आपके सिस्टम से रिलेटेड नहीं है, आपके OS से रिलेटेड नहीं है, उनको ही ब्लोटवेयर्स कंसिडर किया जाता है. यहाँ पे अगर जो आप एग्जाम्पल लोगे नथिंग का, तो वो तो नेटफ्लिक्स को भी ब्लोटवेयर कंसिडर करते हैं. सो ये सारी चीज़ें एक सिर्फ डिबेट क्रिएट करती हैं और कुछ नहीं. जिसको पसंद है ब्लोटवेयर वाला डिवाइस वो लो, जिसको नहीं पसंद है इग्नोर कर दो, खत्म. देन आपका एक और क्वेश्चन है, आई एम लुकिंग टू परचेज अ फोन in June and budget is 40 to 50k. should I consider Nothing Phone 3 or OnePlus 12R or iQOO Neo 9 Pro? Which would be better? See, here you need to know what's the actual purpose of buying a phone. If you are buying for gaming, I would recommend iQOO Neo 9 Pro. And if you are looking for decent gaming performance, I would say good gaming performance plus good cameras and a premium design, then go with OnePlus 12R. Talking about Phone 3, see, we don't have any information about that, so we can't say about Nothing Phone 3. But both are good options. All depends. If you want a performance-centric device, go with iQOO Neo 9 Pro, or else OnePlus 12R is a very good option. Then Legend Patel has an issue wherein he updated his OnePlus 12 but did not get the AI feature. See, these things do happen. Like AI feature, if you haven't got the AI feature, make sure you clear the data of gallery application. I know it's implemented in the system, but still sometimes it do happens if you don't clear the data of gallery or that particular app in which that feature have been implemented. Sometimes it doesn't work. And also cross check which gallery application you are using. And let me know in the comment section below. I'll also pin in the comment what's the current version of gallery present on my OnePlus 12. And if it requires an update, you can ping me on Telegram. I'll send you the APK file of that. Then we have the last question from Manish, who is asking about the custom ROMs for OnePlus 8 series and OnePlus 9 series. The problem is what, we used to do custom ROMs in a different way, wherein I used to personally test that device after installing the custom ROM, and then I used to bring the videos, which takes almost 2 to 3 days with 1 or 2 battery cycles. And we are not getting good support on custom ROMs. That's the reason I've stopped making custom ROM videos. And if you're active in custom ROM community, then recently you must be aware that Pixel experience, ROM development have also come to end. Nowadays, even developers are not getting the support. That might be the reason they are stopping the development. So there are many factors, but let's see. I'll create a community post about it. And if we get good response there, then we'll start covering custom ROMs also. So guys, these were all the questions what you guys have asked, and I have almost answered every question which you guys asked us on the community tab. If you guys have any other questions, you can wait for a community post and we'll answer them in the next Q&A session, which will be happening on next Sunday. Meanwhile, stay safe, stay healthy guys.